Hello and welcome back to Income Strategies, the place where you'll learn the skills to make money, to multiply your money, and to manage your money. Yep, yep, yep. I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for helping us get to over 3,000 subscribers. Yay! Thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you because without you, there's no channel. We give God all the praise. Hallelujah. All right. So today, what are we going to be doing? We're going to be doing a quick Q&A about some things I haven't answered, some questions I haven't answered, in a while. So I just thought it'd be good, to do a quick question and answer about some of these things, right? So that we can learn together. Okay. So I have a couple of questions here and I'd like to take them. There's one I haven't answered at all and I would like to take that with you. Here it is. So let's go. This was sent in by Sandeep. Yeah. Let me just open it up. It has some other replies over there. So it says here, hi, I have a question. Can we use banned exchanges using VPN? Like I want to use WaziriX in Canada. And can I use WaziriX and Kraken to arbitrage? Okay, let's look at this together. Now, what is a VPN? A VPN is a virtual private network. Yeah, virtual private network. And what exactly is this? What does it do? It actually helps you to remain safe online, right? It helps you to encrypt your data and then it also masks your IP address so that scammers and people who don't have good intentions will not be able to grasp, what you're doing, they won't be able to see your what's it called now, your transactions, your activity online, your history and all of those things. So a lot of people use VPN because they want to remain safe online, which is actually the real reason why you should use a VPN. But a lot of us use VPNs because we want to disguise. Yeah, we want to change our location. We want to probably, log into apps that are more favorable on other platforms or in other regions and things like that, right? So what's my take on that? Personally, I would say be a person of integrity. Personally, I'm telling you personally, if I'm not in that location, I will not use a VPN disguising that I'm not in that location. That's just for me. But the truth of the matter is that what do people use VPNs for? They can use to do that. They can change their locations and things like that. So based on the question, which is, can we use it for banned exchanges? The answer is actually yes. Reason being that exchange would not be able to know. So for instance, you should know that Binance, let me go and show you Binance. Binance is actually banned, right? In Canada. Yeah, Binance is banned in Canada. So because of regulatory reasons. Now, I don't even know whether WaziriX is banned. I think WaziriX may not also be operating in Canada too. But would you be able to use a VPN? You can use a VPN, right? Because that platform would not know that it is you and that you're coming from that particular location. But the only problem with this, the only problem is that you will not be able to complete your KYC. You should know that. So if, for instance, you're a Canadian, you're in Canada, you have a Canadian ID, you can complete your KYC either on Binance or probably any other banned exchange. But you may just be limited to whatever the transaction is to non-verified users. Okay, so that's just my own take on that. But I would just say, why would you want to disguise where you're coming from? I know a lot of YouTubers try to, disguise that they're not in a particular location. But you can decide something else. I mean, think about it. Let your conscience speak to you. All right. I hope that is easy to understand. Let's go ahead and look at another question. Let me go check the other question here. Oh, it says that, can I then use WaziriX and Kraken to arbitrage? Oh, yeah, I believe so. If you have tools that give you spot opportunity, arbitrage opportunities, different kind of apps or websites that tell you, if you plug in WaziriX and you plug in Kraken and there are opportunities there, why not? You can take that opportunity and arbitrage. You can either do inter-exchange arbitrage or you can do spot trading. You can do triangular trading, whichever one that works with you. Of course, if you have tools, you have software, you have things that can help you spot opportunities in arbitrage, why not? You can do that, right? And if you want to learn more about that, we have a course where we give out, about 11 apps and websites where you can actually get help to spot these opportunities. Okay, you can actually click on the link in the description if you want to find out more about that. So let's go back to other questions. Okay, so I have a question here that says, what coin do you recommend for day trading at Binance? Well, the truth of the matter is that every coin has its season. Every coin has its day. I'm going to extend this to another question that I got about, how to spot arbitrage opportunities. How do I spot arbitrage opportunities? I'll just show you a couple of one or two ways that you can spot that, maybe for spot trading, right? I'm going to show you that in a bit. But I would say that if you want, tools that can help you to check on arbitrage opportunities, we also give that to our students. So let's go over to Binance to be able to answer this question. So how do I spot trade and what will I recommend? I won't recommend a particular coin. I'll just tell you how to go about a couple of coins and what you should look out for. So let's go. We're on the home page here. And on this line, you will see hot, you will see gainers, you will see losers, and you will see new listings. Most of the time, I don't go to losers. A lot of people say, oh, it would be good to go to losers because then, in that case, you have a coin that's really, really, really deep in, and at a point, it will rise up. Yeah, but that's a dependency on a dependency. I cannot I cannot waste my time on that, right? It's possible that can work, right? If you have a good strategy, but for me, I don't bother myself with that. So I go with gainers, right? And so when you go to gainers, just look at these coins. You will see here in the different green tabs here. Let me just enlarge this for us to see. You'll see different percentages, how much they've pumped within the last 24 hours, right? And that's the 24-hour change percentage. Yeah. So I would go for something that's easy, like probably somewhere in the middle. I may not look at the highest. Of course, another very important thing is the price of the coin. If the price of the coin is too high, I definitely wouldn't go for that. I would rather go. Look at this coin that's $57. I'm not even going to bother my head with that, because even if I have a little percentage change, what's going to happen is that the amount of money I'm going to make is not going to be much. Okay, so I'd rather go with coins that are very small. You can check one of our videos that talks about how to choose coins. I have explained all of that there. Yeah, so I would rather go for. Look at this one that is 0.011. I will look at that, or I'm sure that's one I'll really go for. It's lower than 23% increase, so I'll go with 15. Let's look at that, and then let's go. Oh, look at what's going on here. Now, when we look at this, you will now check what's happening in the charts, right? When you look at what's happening in the charts, you will now decide, okay, what's it currently doing? Because you need to be sure that this is, working for you. Now, let's enlarge this again. Look at what's going on here. If it is currently pumping, like pumping on the highest level, come on, you just buy outrightly. But if you see like it's going down right now, what I would do is that I'm going to set a buy limit. Okay, that is for a lower price slightly, and then after a while, I'll leave it and then I will sell off a profit once it has appreciated. That's what spot trading is all about, right? So this is how I choose my coins for spot trading. Great. Well, let's see another one that might actually be pumping. Let me go for this one and see what's going on here. Okay, see what's happening here. Now, this one is not a bad idea, right? Look at it. It's not a bad idea, but you can see that it had a pullback. Normally, when it gets to a height, it would have a pullback, and now it's looking like it's going, it's going to pump. It's going to pump. In fact, it's almost like in pump mode, right? So something like this, what will you do? You should just buy outrightly, okay? And then after a while, once you buy outrightly, you set a sell limit for something that is slightly higher. Then you just sell for profit. So that's how I would personally choose coins. Now, another way to choose coins, as I said earlier, is through using apps, softwares, and arbitrage spotters like that. Now, if you want to know more about that, of course, you have to talk with me. You can click on the link in the description. And if you want to join our group or you want to join our training program, you can let us know. We'll give you those packs, and then you'll be able to spot arbitrage opportunities and coins that you can trade. All right. Do we have any more questions? Let me go check. And let me just read out the rest of the questions there. Okay, so I've explained these ones. Okay, well done, Matt. Thank you so much for appreciating. Okay, look at this one. It says, I learned a lot from you. And someone says, what were the trading fees? Okay, trading fees vary from one exchange to another. Okay, but generally they fall between 0.1% of the trading amount you are using. So if, for instance, you're using $100 to trade, you're going to be paying 10 cents as trading fee. And right now, I think in Binance, it shows you the estimated fee. So I think that, let me go to Binance and check. It shows you the estimated fee. So let's say we want to buy ARKM with USDT. So I'll just go here, click on that. As you can see here, look at this. With $100 worth of ARKM, I'm going to pay 16 cents. Can you see that? So now their trading fee is variable. It's actually more than 0.1%, but it's normally between 0.1% to 0.2%, right? So now it's 0.16%. So this is how you get to know what trading fee you are using or what you're going to have to be charged when you're trading. So I hope that's really clear and you get that. All right, so I guess we all understand that when we're trading, you need to provide for fees. Very, very important. So I hope we've been able to see that it's very important that we provide for fees whenever we're trading. Now, very important, if you don't provide for fees, you'll shortchange yourself in the amount of profit you'll make on that trade, right? So always ensure, and thank God that Binance is already showing you your estimated fees so you know what your profit will eventually be. I hope you've learned something on this Q&A. I'll be back with another session of Q&A. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.